Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. I don't always get to give you guys kind of a happy video. This is a little bit of a happy video, and Cary Elwes won the internet, I think, with this whole Princess Bride remake, reboot nonsense. And we know it's probably not going to happen. It's just one of those things that they do for clickbait when it's a slow news day. They'll prompt people. They'll pull out some weird obscure thing where, you know, Norman Lear's like, yeah, some famous people, or whoever it wasn't Norman Lear, but some famous people want to turn all these things into reboots like The Princess Bride and this and that and everything else. And they went with like, oh no, there's going to be a Princess Bride reboot, remake. I doubt it'd happen, especially with the backlash. And, you know, I'm one of those people. Don't remake it. I was livid. My dark side mecha comes out when you mess with stuff I love. This is one of the few things I really love, and everybody loves it. It's universally just treasured as everybody's childhood movie. It's everybody's kind of... We identify, as kids, we identified with Fred Savage. As adults, we identify, you know, with the parenting aspect for some of us, or we identify with, you know, the falling in love aspect, or we identify with the, yeah, we want to get revenge, some of us, right? There's always something to identify with or to treasure or to connect with at any point in your life. And that's why this is one of those classic movies. You can watch it again and again at any age and get something new. And the movie doesn't change, but it's just how we kind of view it, and it works at every stage in our life. It's like how a lot of our classics, you know, stay with us, and that's why this is so beloved. Because it is something that is timeless and ageless. You know, and yeah, it's very much an 80s movie. And yes, it's very much of its time, but it's also not. You know, and that's what connects, especially me. I love 80s movies because I'm of the 80s. I'm older than I look. That is one of the things that I really, really love about this. It's not just a fairy tale, because I'm not huge on fairy tales and fantasy. Really, I mean, I love The Dark Crystal and The Princess Bride, and that's about it. I love the fact that it feels right. It feels familiar. It's bright enough to where I can see what's going on. It's well acted. It's well written. It's fun. There's levity. You know, you get this connection to... you guys have seen it. Everybody's seen it. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. But here's the thing. Oh yeah, it was Tony Cerquera. I can't say the name. Yeah, he was saying that some big names in Hollywood has approached the studio and legendary producer Norman Lear, who executive produced the original movie, about doing a remake. And so here's the thing. I don't think this is going to happen. But Cary Elwes really won the internet. That's what you want to see, is what he said. He said the most perfect thing for the most perfect movie, because this movie is kind of perfection in so many ways. It works on so many levels. Like I probably saw it the first time halfway through, like at the halfway point on HBO, and then that's one of those movies where you keep watching it, and you can go back to different points in the movie, and you can remember different scenes and characters, and you could start from the beginning and get a completely different experience. And this is not one of those movies you're lost if you come in the middle. And that's one of the good things about a lot of the 80s movies. Today, you're kind of lost coming in the middle of some of these. But of course, you can see his tweet here. There's a shortage of perfect movies in this world. It would be a pity to damage this one. I love it when people involved in these projects treasure them as much as we do. And I'm really sad I missed out. He did a tour where it's kind of like a watch along, and then they do a Q&A sort of live speech sort of thing at the end, kind of like a panel for a convention. I'm kind of sad I missed that. He went to, I believe, Milwaukee, and I thought, oh, that would be really interesting to see what he has to say about the movie and watch it on the big screen again, because I've seen it on the big screen a few times now. Every time they bring it back, I go, because it's one of my favorites. It's one of those movies you can quote it, you can remember it, you know what happens, you know it inside and out. This is why so many people are so angry, even though it's not something that's going to happen probably. But you never know with Hollywood. So sorry for kind of dragging this one out a little longer, because I just had to give you guys something a little happy. And we already know, like, Jamie Lee Curtis has gone on Twitter saying no to a remake. Everybody says no to remake. Don't remake this. You're gonna really piss off a lot of people. I am Mecha Random 42. Like, subscribe, share stuff. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!